Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to 1472. Before we proceed, please don't forget to click like, subscribe and leave a comment, and let's jump right into the video. In this year, actually, we have a lot of situations happening in Spain and Italy. First of all, the famine in Italy is starting in 1472 and it will reach its peak in 1474. We will have to do some famine rolls, so get ready for that. There is Catalan civil war that is coming to an end this year. Luckily, nobody from our families was enlisted for that. But now we have to roll a d20 for all male sims in Spain for the conquest of the Canary Islands, and 4 means they are enlisted. So first we have to roll for Diego Aguilera. He is not going. Then Carlos Garcia. He is not going. And then Domingo Aguilera. He is not going as well. So basically, we do not do anything this year, events-wise. We're just silently waiting for 1474 at this point for the Italy rolls. Also this year, Caleb Vatore is dying, leaving Nar alone. So Nar potentially will remarry in future. And today we're starting in Scotland because Joyce is trying for a baby. Joyce is the sister of the current head of the dynasty, Alex. Yes, Joyce is pregnant and she'll be giving birth on the last day of this video. And now we're moving to Italy because Peregrine Angelo is giving birth. I really hope for a boy here, not gonna lie. And it's a girl, Bianca Angelo. It's twin girls. Okay, so it will be Camilla Angelo. Bianca and Camilla. Is it triplets? Is it triplets girls? Wait, I am speechless. It's very rare that I have triplets. I do remember every single triplet I had in this challenge, but also before I started this challenge, I used to have my own save and I had triplets once, and I still remember them, and they were all into music. I even remember who their parents were. Okay, so it's going to be Daniela. It is freaking triplets. I am unsure how to manage this and where they all are. So Bianca, Camila, Daniela. This is so unexpected. I am speechless. Let's go ahead and roll for everybody of today. They're also not protected households, so they might just all die. You never know. Let's start with Peregrine. Potentially in Italy they would have called her Peregrine. She needs to roll 3 and up to leave. And she leaves. Okay, and then we have the triplets. They need to roll 9 and up to leave. And first one is Bianca. Dies. Camila leaves. And Daniela also leaves, so we're just losing Bianca. Next up we have their neighbors and relatives. Angela Angelo is becoming a toddler and she needs to roll 7 and up to leave. And she leaves, amazing. Next up is Magnus Drakos in Greece, becoming a child, and he needs to roll everything but 9 and 19, and Magnus leaves. And this is all the rolls for today. It was a lot, even though it wasn't supposed to be a lot. So let's go ahead and finish the day in the main household. Oh my gosh, Mona, absolutely no, don't touch the garden. Alex, go and harvest whatever is left here. Look at the trees. Brian still needs to learn thinking. Caught in a scandal? Drew Greenwood has been caught in a scandal. Bring me my brown pants. He will face disapproval from other sims. This one will tell everybody about us. And come on, last cross stitch, guys. I really want to restock the table. Please buy it. Yay! Okay, stock the table. Oh, the robot. But nice. I like a lot the cross stitches. They're very beautiful. Oh my gosh, he got abducted again. Okay, Bonnie, give Brian a bath. Oh, Alex is back. But look, all his needs are up though. So maybe we can do some nectars yet again. Okay, do the berries. Oh, his mom Mara is here. Love that. Oh my gosh, it's 5 a.m. Let's move on to the next day. And today we're actually starting in the main household because, well, Mona is giving birth, so we're gonna wait for that to happen before we move on. I cannot believe we're gonna have a second child in the main household. Oh, it's a girl. This was so quick. Shall I name her Mara? Because it kind of makes sense. Let's name her Mona Greenwood. And she's gonna join the dynasty, obviously. And it's just one baby. Welcome in, Mara. Named after your grandmother. So cute. And now we're moving to Italy because Azalea Angelo is trying for a baby. And that's in the main household of Angelo family. So it's quite an important situation here. Very excited for them. She's not pregnant. They lost a baby chance. We spent here half a day. This house is so small, it was like impossible to do something. Because Pietro kept coming upstairs. Take pregnancy test. And yes, now Azalea is pregnant and she'll be giving birth in the next video. Whew, I cannot believe. Let's go ahead and roll for everybody of today. Right, so first we have to roll for Mona, who just gave birth. It's everything but one. And Mona leaves. And now Mara, who was just born, it's everything but 1, 5, 10, and 15. And Mara leaves as well. Nice. Next up are twins, part of the triplets. Camila and Daniela are becoming infants, and they need to roll 5 and up to leave. And first one is Camila. She leaves, and Daniela also leaves. Wow. For a distant relative's kids, these are very good results. Next up, we have Petros Drakos in Greece becoming a child, and he needs to roll everything but 9 and 19. Wow, and Petros leaves. Ooh, Mona Greenwood in Scotland is becoming a teenager. He needs to roll everything but 7, and Mona leaves. That's incredible. And now we need to see marriage chances. He needs to roll 5 and up to get married. He does get married and he will have 9 pregnancies. Oh, and this is all the rolls for today. Let's go ahead and finish the day in the main household. It's so late. We have been doing so many other things today. It was really difficult at the Angelo family to try for a baby. It just didn't work. But okay, I'm really hopeful that everything will work well now. And at least we got to do some gardening, which is great. Oh, I completely forgot. Scrap this woodwork. I need for Alex to actually make the second bathroom, so I need to make the toilet and the bathtub. Craft a bathtub, thank you. Okay, he finished bathtub. Now I need to make toilet. I'm so excited for this room to exist upstairs. It's excellent quality. Bonnie, how are the sales? Guys, come on, the table is still full of stuff. Okay, he got cross stitching. Girls, get some nectar. No, this is kinda rude. Oh, she bought something for 16,000 simoleons? I'm robbing people. This is my nectars that making all this money. Oh, Mona is like, bye, I'm going to sleep. Okay, I'm just gonna let her sleep, therefore. Oh, it's midnight. I think I'm gonna ask Alex to go to sleep, even though he's not very sleepy, but has to happen sometimes. Oh, it's normal berry nectar. Yay. Just one more normal nectar and we'll be done with that shelf. Oh, Drew, go use toilet and take quick and tepid bath. And Drew can go to sleep soon as well. So let's move on to the next day. And we're starting day 3 in France. I'm so excited. Amis and Scrubs are trying for a baby. And we really need a boy, but we will only find out in the next video. Please, yes. Amis is pregnant and she'll be giving birth in the next video. And now we're moving to Italy because Vatore is having her last baby with Caleb. Because later Caleb is dying. If it's gonna be a boy, I will name him Caleb after his father, by the way. This makes a lot of sense to me. I also had this idea that if she has a girl, I'll name her Lilith, like Caleb's sister, but I forgot about that. Oh, but I can still do it though, in case it's a girl. I'm just so set in my mind that it 100% is gonna be a boy, and it's a boy. So we're definitely going with Caleb. I love it. Caleb the second Vatore, it's perfect. We got 2 boys. Oh my gosh. And what is it? Caleb the third? Did you see the fly? There is an insect and it's flying around my room. I am so mad. And we're gonna go simple. Marco Vatore. And it's twins, and looks like both of them are vampires. I have to update you though. Chiara is not a vampire. Unless she will become a vampire randomly when she is a toddler. But she's not so far. But Caleb and Marco seem like they are. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll for everybody of today. And first we have to roll for Nar, who is a distant relative. She needs to roll 3 and up to leave. And Nar leaves, which means that Nar will be getting remarried in the next video. And now here 2 newborns, Caleb the second and Marco. They need to roll everything but 1, 5, 10, 15. And first one is Caleb. He leaves. And Marco also leaves. Wow. Next up is Mona Greenwood in the main household, becoming an infant. She needs to roll everything but 18 and 20. And Mara leaves. Then we have David Drakos, becoming a toddler in Greece, and he needs to roll everything but 4, 8, and 12. And David dies. Next up is Isabel Byrne, becoming a child, and she needs to roll everything but 9 and 19. Okay, Isabel leaves. Oh my gosh, King Colin Landgrab is becoming a teenager. This is so important. He needs to roll everything but 7. And Colin leaves. Amazing. I need amazing marriage rolls now. He needs to roll 5 and up to get married. He does get married, and he's gonna have 7 pregnancies. Not bad, not bad. I'm happy. Ooh, and then we have some Byrne rolls here. First one is Brigitte Byrne, becoming a young adult. If she rolls well, she will be getting married in the next video. And she needs to roll everything but 2, 6, 11, 13, and 14. Oh my gosh, and she leaves. And then we have Elena Byrne, becoming an adult already. She needs to roll 9 and up to leave. Oh, and she leaves. Amazing. And well, the last thing today is that Caleb Vatore is dying. So Nar has still some baby tries left on her. Yeah, she still has 3 baby tries, so I think it's fair if I remarry her and she gets to try again. Alright, let's go ahead and finish the day in the main household. I'm very happy for Colin Landgrab, by the way, and for Mara obviously, and for twin vampires Vatore, but I'm mostly happy for the Landgrabs. So let's go ahead and finish the day in the main household. Oh my gosh, every time I open the game, Mona is doing something in the garden. Anyways, let's start with the birthday of Mara and Alex. I think it's safe to say that you can instead go harvest all, and the cow plant is here. Oh, and Mara already aged up. Oh no, she's aging up, okay. And she's calm, my favorite trait for children. Okay, let me quickly cast edit her. I think she turned out super cute. A little bit basic, but super cute. I'm happy. I can't believe we have cow plant again. I forgot how gigantic it is. It's so weird to me that he has Glimmerstone, but he is not a magic sim. Maybe he is a magic sim, but the game just didn't recognize it for some reason when he aged up, which is a high probability, and I do not remember anymore. Anyways, let's try to finish this wall of stuff before we finish. Still need potato nectar, so let's start with that. Craft potato, and I only need 2. Bonnie is doing such a good job here. Come on guys, purchase from us. This is the one who spread the rumor about Drew. Duel. I need her to pay for what she's done. Maybe I can just be mean to her. Yell at her. Well, not me, but Drew is gonna yell at her. Go yell, Drew. Yes, tell her. Oh, don't act like she doesn't know. She knows. And now she's chatting with me. Oh, just last thing left to be sold. Yeah, she did it. Bonnie, amazing job. Let's stock the table. Oh, it's just potions? Well, there's a lot of potions, not just potions. Oh, Drew completed aspiration. Look at him. Oh, Floria is there. We should have named the daughter Floria, honestly speaking, after grandmother. Okay, they finished playing. Oh, hold on. Is this Alex? Again. Well, the ghost of his grandmother is playing with a sword. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe he keeps on getting abducted non-stop. Not this. Confront the Bulgar. Come on, Drew. I'm pretty sure Drew can do it. Duel. Duel him. It's so eventful. Alex is back. I thought he was pregnant and it made me very upset for a second. And he's gonna go cross-stitching while we are dueling here. He has very high skill in the swordsmanship. He's level 8, so definitely Drew has to win. Okay, it's about to be decided now. And it's already 5 a.m.? Oh, it said that I scared him off. I didn't even notice. Nice. Leave. I love that he lost his head yet again. And the bee wants to attack him. And he is very sleepy. Mona went to take bath and Alex had to wash Mara. And I cannot even call it washing. Give Mara a bubble bath, please. Just... No, don't. Reset yourself, please. Give bubble bath to Mara. It's a mess. What can I say? Taking care of the infants is a mess. And you won't believe me what I'm about to do next. And that's because next, Alex and Mona are gonna try for a baby. And that's how we're starting this day. They will have a little bit of break, but I am planning to have more children in the main household, obviously, even though it's very difficult gameplay for me. I don't know if I have ever... I'm so sorry, guys. I just started to go through the footage of the video just to confirm everything and move everything to my hard drive so it doesn't get lost. And I realized that my microphone stopped working mid-filming the last day, which is now. Well, not even mid, like at the start of it, basically. So I'll tell you what happens and then I'll just quickly do a montage of everything that is worth mentioning there. So first of all, Joyce, the sister of a head of the dynasty, gave birth to twin girls. And for some reason, while I was loading out of the main household, I opened TikTok and I just started watching Zara Larsson TikToks. So I decided when I'm opening the game, and if it's a girl, I'm gonna name her Zara. And my brain shut down at this point so much, I didn't notice that my microphone wasn't recording, and I didn't even notice that I accidentally entered the Rev family in France where Amis lives instead of Boyd family in Scotland where Joyce lives. Anyway, Joyce gave birth to twin girls and we named them Zara and Katie with double T. And then we had to do some rolls which were not like amazing. We had to roll for Joyce, Zara and Katie who all lived, and then we had to roll for the Vatore family who had twins day before that. So Caleb II died after his father just passed in the previous day, and Marco Vatore survived. And then we had to roll for the farmer, for Logan Farmer in England, the only other household we have in England with different surname than Greenwood. And unfortunately Logan died, and I was very upset about that because I'm in general upset about farmer family. I really wished that they would live longer. I love the surname, but it just didn't happen. Then in the main household, I kept working on Brian's skills and Mara's skills. Mara actually got bottle fed by the ghost of your grandmother Mara, like that she was named after. It was very interesting. I took a screenshot of that. Alex kept working on the nectar making because my idea is that I'm just gonna finish the shelves downstairs and I will move on from the nectar making for a little bit. Bonnie finished a milestone of hers that she had to repair like 5 items in the house, so she finally did that and I was very happy for her. And another important thing that happened is I kind of went crazy a little bit today on the last day of the episode, and Mona and Alex tried for a baby again. Actually, they ended up trying 3 times, in which Alex ended up peeing himself at the end of it. And it was a mess, but they failed the first time, the second time, and then the third time. And that's basically where all my frustration, and that's when I forgot to check the microphone, happened, because of course I was trying before Joyce was giving birth. Therefore, after all this mess with them, it was already 3 p.m. and Joyce pop-ups that she's like ready to give birth were coming like every sim hour. That's when I lost the control of the audio of this video. So I'm sorry, okay? It might be a little bit shorter because of that. Or maybe not, who knows? We'll see how I manage to edit it. And yes, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am incredibly sorry for the last day of this episode. Please don't forget that we still have the whole weekend ahead of us and the whole of the next week with the rest of the episodes of this decade. So thank you and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye!